I'm never really good at boxing, but
You can't say you were good.
But
national champion.
To start, I wasn't a natural. Like there were people way better than me in the gym, but like if they trained 3 times a week, I'd be in the gym 6. Like, and if they were out first in the gym, warming up for 15 minutes, and then I'd be 10 minutes after just stretching. Like no one used to stretch. I'd be sat in the session after just stretching. I'd be like then next session, like, oh well, 3 months time, like, oh you're flexible. I'm like, oh yeah, 'cause I do stretches. I've always just worked hard. I've always done the extra like 1s and 2s and 3% over time. Yeah, of course, man. Everyone has their own story to tell, don't they? Everyone has their own. Whether you've done something yet or going to do something, everyone's got their own little.
Because when did we first meet?
I first met you. I'd seen you. I'd seen you on a few on Clark's fucking Snapchat videos dancing in the beef for the first time. Oh, this guy looks funny, to be fair. And then I never even knew your name. And then we're at Gibson's fucking pop-up shop. Remember? And you felt he pretty much asked me to that day just to come chill, but just basically so no one fucking robbed anything. Funnily enough,
were you the bodyguard?
Yeah, pretty much. Not really, but it was just like, just because I'm friends with Gibson and Bradley anyway. And he said, I've got a pop-up shop. I went to the same school as them. And he just said, oh, we'll add it on. Do you want to come chill? Like, I'll pay you. Fucking come down here, I'll pay you.
I can't believe that. I thought it was actually shopping.
Nah. I'll come. He said, come to make sure nobody fucking.
What were you going to do?
Anything. Fuck knows. Punch. But he did another one. He did the same thing. I didn't take no fucking money off him. He was like, oh, let's get it. I don't want no money. We ended up just fucking bathing with a bottle of Pepe's or something like that. And I was like, I wasn't take no money off him. Do you know what I mean, mate? But yeah, then I saw you there. You were doing filming, and you got a couple for shot on me that I whipped up when I was single on Instagram. Got a decent shot. Few birds messages from that one.
Keep that on there.
Yeah, so, that was the first time I met you, and then on this, I can't think.
Because I wasn't really filming there. I think it was I don't know.
You were just taking photos, I think.
No, but I don't know how I got it because I was in that period of I weren't really filming. I had a long period of not really filming, but then I'd do something like once every 6 months. Someone would say, "Oh, can you come film this?"
Yeah.
And then I messaged you to come to the gym.
Yes, yeah. We did the video, didn't we, at my gym? Where I was in a bit of a sticky situation. That was like I don't think I boxed after that. I don't know if I did. I think I don't think I.
I think you're on your way back, kind of thing.
Yeah, I think I was on my way back, but I think my last 2 years I've been a pro. I didn't even fight. Like I was still as a pro. Thought I was going to fight, but didn't have fights. Then after like it'd been 2 years I'd not boxed, weren't getting any better, and then I called it a day. But I think we did that promo.
Well, you weren't getting better.
My injury.
Oh, I thought you meant
my injury was
not getting better.
Nah. Well, probably that as well because I weren't able to get any experience. But yeah, my injuries weren't getting no better. I got told by like obviously surgeon just saying it's not really going to improve, so I ended up calling it a day. But I think that was the last time we knew
we did that
video. Yeah, because I remember saying then you were going to come to a fight and do things to a fight, and then I remember feeling bad because I messaged you. I said, "Oh, can you keep it in?" Because I wasn't sure if I was boxing or not. I don't want to let anyone down. Like I don't want you to pencil a date in, send it to somebody else, and then but I didn't end up boxing on that anyway. And I'm pretty sure I didn't box again after. I think. Or from after we filmed that anyway.
Because we filmed that, and then because I'd messaged you, and then you even offered me some money to pay for it as well.
Yeah, to come and do. Yeah. Oh,
I was like, oh no, don't worry about it. Because I'd messaged you. I said, I was like,
well, yeah. Well, the thing was, I mean, I'll always pay someone fucking deserve it.
I'll just take a free membership.
But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna end.
Still left it off.
Yeah, and you can come now. Go grab your bottle. You can have 2 bottles of water instead. No, we'll sort some out. But yeah, so I mean, I always fucking. I'm one of them. You know, when people what I can't stand, and then people, when people say mates rates, that is the most frustrating thing. Why in the world should I fucking not pay your friend the money?
Mates rates should be double, should it?
Yeah, exactly. That's what mates rates should be. It either shouldn't be a thing, or it should be more. Like my mate Tom, fucking barber, who does it with. Like he always used to say, like, "Oh no, I don't want to." Like, I don't know. And they were like, "No, nah,
for trims."
Yeah, no. He said, "I don't want it to me and his good mate." But he'd be like, "Oh, just chuck when he first started. Like, just give me a tenner." I'm not giving you a tenner. I'll fucking pay you. What do you charge anyone else? Like, why would I go to another barber's, pay him full price, and then come to my friend and not give him the full price of what he charge normally? And it's same like when I come here, like no one's done it to me before, but when I've done one-to-ones, they're like, "Oh, can you sort me out some session?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can book you in. You can pay for a session, but I'm not sorting you out or anything."
Yeah.
But yeah, at the time when you said that, like I know you got in touch, but I offered to pay, and then you said You said no. But then I always, from that, like I said, oh, don't worry, there'll be more work for us to do together. But unfortunately, I always felt bad because there were no more work to be done because I ended up retiring. Do you know what I mean? But
Early retirement.
early retirement, yeah.
Oh, so from that, at what point did it switch from, do you know, like when you said you had to retire,
Yeah.
did you instantly start thinking, I need my own gym? Or was that always in the plan?
It wasn't, no, it wasn't instantly. I always had the idea when I was boxing, like, I was like thinking, oh, once I've won my titles, once I've done what I've done in the sport, in competing wise, I always thought I'll have my own gym one day. Like, whether that would have been taking that gym over from my old gym, Sheffield City Boxing Club, when my coach got old enough and so like he got into his 60s, whether I had that gym and run that gym, or would it be having my own? I always had the plan of one day I would have my own gym, but I didn't think it would come as early as this. Even when I retired, I wasn't like, I'd fell out of, when I retired, I hadn't fell out of love with the sport, but I wanted to compete and I wasn't in the mind to think, I wasn't in the right mind frame to help to start coaching straight away. So I had like 3 months break or 2 months
after
break.
all that's just happened.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not ready to come in the gym when I'm still wanting to compete. Like, it was a hard decision for me just to say I'm you know what, that's it now, I'm done. But then as I slowly got back into it, like boxing, anybody who's been involved in boxing, it's like, it's a bug, you just get it and it'll never leave you. And I've always coached as well. I started getting back into it, but I think it might have been like 3 weeks, coming just down once a week. Then it was twice a week. Almost like when I first started boxing. You do it once, twice. And I started getting a love for the coaching, but anything I do, I get obsessed a bit. I'm a bit like obsessive with good things. So I'm a training, like I was super obsessive.
Oh, I used to say that you like training so you can eat shit.
Yeah, true. That's true. Yeah, true to that as well. But like, I'd be super obsessive. Like, I do everything to like the fucking 0.01%. Like, I'd make sure my out of camp. Now, don't get me wrong, I was a greedy fucker. Like, but in camp, I'd make sure I had the right amount of sleep. I'd make sure I'd be training. I'd make sure I'd hit this exact calories in this session. Like, I'd make sure I have this exact water. Like, I'd be writing everything down. And it's the same thing. Like, I knew if I got into coaching, I couldn't just be coming down to help out for an hour.
Yeah, you
Like,
just
I've been
had to,
like all in,
all
and
in.
it like engulfs me. It takes over me, and like, I know you were having a joke about the all the way thing, but like, that's what.
Is that where that comes from?
Yeah, pretty much. So
you got it tattooed as well.
yeah, so yeah, I got it tattooed. So I only got that tattoo about 3 or 4 months after I retired. But
Is that not felt it?
God, even got me checking then. But yeah, I got that. I found a poem when I was about 15.
A poem?
Yeah, by Charles Bukowski. He's got quite a lot of controversial poems. A lot of females might not like actually what some things he has to say, but I don't agree with everything he says. But this one poem was just mint. It was just about whatever you're doing, just like commit, no matter what the cost of that will be, whether that's like cost of your girlfriend, cost of your job, cost of your sleep. At the time, I didn't have a girlfriend, but like
no
whatever that, just go for it. Just like, because once you reach that, once you know you've given everything, that there's no other feeling like it. And I remember like giving everything to the sport when I was boxing. I gave everything to it. Then I won my first national title, and like, that was worth everything. Like, anything I'd done, missing out on parties, missing out on going or drinking out streets, like missing out on not having a slice of cake on your birthday or at Christmas or something, that was worth winning a national title. And that same thing, once I'd won the national title, we're like, oh, now I want to win another national title, or now I want to win the English title. Then you win the English title, and then that feeling's there again. And even if it's only a very brief period, you're on top at World for probably like a week, and then it's all back to training again. But all part of that process, that's what it is. And I think I've just carried that on. No matter what I've done, if I don't like something, I just won't do it. I'll just be like, you know what? Like, it's like almost mind numbing if I'm not enjoying something. But if I'm enjoying something, I'm like obsessive. Like, I get obsessed quite easily with things. Even like gaming, I used to be like super obsessed with gaming. Like, I need to be better.
What games were you playing?
Call of Duty. Like, I used to Warzone in lockdown. Like, because I couldn't box, I'm not kidding. Like, I played 12 hours a day. Like, 12 hours a day. I wake up. I'm not kidding. Like, I was like obsessed. I'd be like, ring my mate, get to 11 in the morning. I'd be like, yo, coming on? And he'd come on, play 12, so probably like 50, not constant games, but breaks for times. But like, from 12 p.m. till like 3 in the morning, I got obsessed. I was like, I need to be better at this, because that's what I just put all my focus into. You know what? Like, if it weren't for that, I reckon I'd have been in a much worse state throughout lockdown if it weren't for having fucking Call of Duty to focus on, because I couldn't train, you couldn't do anything. So, But yeah, whatever I do, I get quite like really, really obsessive. So I have to be careful what I put my attention to.
Mm-hmm.
And at the moment, this is what all my attention's in. Like nothing. There's nothing that like if I'm doing something else, my mind's on this. Like I'm making this better, But it's a good thing. But sometimes I need to learn to.
I think it's like
go back to
sometimes when you split your attention or you do 50-50 within something, you end up.
Yeah. Jack of all trades, and master of none, isn't it? Like you'd soon all be absolutely amazing or best at world, or best you can be at one thing rather than I'm all right at about 10 things. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just I think when I had the idea of I spoke to my old coach. I spoke to him about we were going to move to a bigger place. He decided it wasn't the right move for him. Then I said I'm going to go for it. And funnily enough, I am a big believer in everything happens for a reason. Like I went for another place that were like 4 times the size of this place. It was huge, but it was at a good price.
Good price.
Yeah, so at a good price. It was double this, but a very good price for the size. It was like 4 times the size.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it was cheap because it only had like a single door entry. So basically, it couldn't be used as like a warehouse because you didn't have like a roller shutter or anything like that. So it was quite cheap, but it was a bit run down. It used to be an old gym. I went for that place and I was quite far with estate agents, like quite far. We're going to put an offer in, like ready to go. And all of a sudden, like estate agents just went cold, stopped replying to messages, weren't answering emails, belling him 4 times a day, like not answering for a week. So next thing you know, my mate rings me. He says, "Oh, are you still going for that gym?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Someone's in it." So someone's in it.
Someone else.
So they give it to someone else. So I was like, so I'm fucking fuming, like fuming. All my plans I've gone for this gym. Like someone else has got it right at the stage. I'm trying sending all these like writing these horrible emails out and then like deleting them. Like, no, don't send this. So I went and looked around again, and basically the guy that got the gym was that I think he was directly in touch with the landlord, so he wasn't through the estate agents.
Oh, so you just went
So
straight.
the estate agents didn't even know about him. I think they just found. I think the landlord just told them, "Oh, it's done with. Like, so I do not need you." So, but then the guy who got it, this is his whole old gym.
Oh.
So I went to meet him. He said, "Well, look, I've got the place. Why don't you just have my old gym?" So I've had his old gym. This is where we are now. But everything happens for a reason. I pretty much just about ran out of money with this place. Just in like on like pretty much the 2 weeks of the opening, like doing everything. I'd gone over budget by probably like 5-10%. Made up the money, but if I'd have had the other place, like I'd have been fucked.
You'd have been struggling.
Oh yeah, I'd have been fucked. Like I wouldn't have been able to do it. They've been fucked 3-4 times of work. Like, so there you go. Everything happens for a reason. I got this place, literally just ran out of money. I did it just in time for the open day when I set. Missed a family holiday because of it. They're away now, actually.
Oh, you're meant to be on the family holiday?
Yeah, meant to be on the family holiday.
All the way, you risk everything.
Exactly, mate. That's it. But yeah, my missus, we planned it like start of the year before. I was looking for gyms, but I never had anything in place. Got it booked. They're all in Cornwall, my missus and her family, and my dog, like 5 dogs.
You got 5 dogs?
No, the families have, but we've got 1 dog.
Oh.
So they're all down there, but we knew about probably 6 weeks before, like, I'm not going to be going here. So all prepaid, paid for it, but there you go. So I didn't end up going. So we just said like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to call it. It's too much of a risk. I'd have too much on. Even if I were opening next week, I'd have had too much on this week getting it ready for next week. Do you know what I mean? So we just said, first full week in the gym, and they've been in sunny Cornwall. So.
Oh, Cornwall. I've never been Cornwall.
Oh, you know what? First time I went, I've never been a British seaside person until I met my missus. I'll tell you a funny story. Like, when I was just talking to her, like in lockdown, and she says, "Oh, once that lockdown's over, we can like go to my family caravan." So obviously, I've read the message and I've gone like, "Oh, fucking family seaside caravan." I'm thinking like, I mean, like traveller, like towing caravan. Yeah. So I'm like, nah, like I don't think I've been to the seaside with my mum when I was like to Butlins or something when I was about 7 years old. So I was thinking, no. When we went, mate, they've got it in such a mint place, like. And so they've got one at like northeast side. Went up there, but it's like must be like 10 caravans on, static caravans. So it's actually like a home. Mate, it's like mega. And we go all the time with dog. Beaches are just bare. It's like beach going, you can just let dog out. There's nobody ever goes there. And I went to Cornwall for the first time last year. Mate, it's unbelievable. Like it looks, if you take a picture at the beach and say like it's Maldives, you think it were there. Like blue, like like baby
seen
blue.
pictures before.
It's I couldn't believe it. I was like, surely England can't be this nice. It's white sand, everything. It's mega. Other than obviously you got a land weather, all right, and sea's freezing, but it looks like amazing, like so nice. And like,
Do you wish you were there right now instead of here with me?
it's hard call. Like, no, because I don't know, when I've gone home at night and my dog in there, my missus in there, I've been like, oh, fucking Cornwall. And I'm watching their stories for day. But in day, like this week I've done 4 16-hour days. Like
460.
16-hour days this week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
What,
Today,
working?
yeah, I'm still working with my dad at the moment.
Mhm.
So yeah, so I like I either get up at 5 a.m, have a session at 6, usually finish here at 8, or I'm meant to start work at 8, but my dad obviously, it's my family business that I work with, so get to work straight away, work from 8 till 4:30, come straight to here, get to here about 5, and then work from here 5:15. I've been in here till 9:30 every night. So like, yeah, 15 hours, 6 a.m, yeah. 15 hours, 15 and a half hours days. Some mornings like Tuesday, I haven't had a session, but then I train in the morning. So yeah, this week's been mad. But because I've been that busy, I've not been thinking about, oh, I'm on holiday. I've just been like, and my phone's like, because I've done all right with doing it and doing the marketing and my videos and my content and stuff.
Can you see yourself going full time here?
Oh yeah, 100%. I've already had that conversation with my dad. Like we've said, I'll give him some notice, but as soon as I'm earning what I'm earning from my wages from my dad, I'm gone. Like I'm just put all my time to this. Because then if this can be successful now while I'm doing what 25, 26 hours a week work elsewhere, all that time I'm gonna be fucking more energized. I've more sleep. I just have more time to put into this. Like, so if I can make it successful now and then add 25 hours extra onto my week to either put extra sessions on or to be doing better content instead of trying to rush it, like it can only be more successful. So I'm not a stranger to hard work.
No stranger to hard work.
No. I think I've always done that. Like I've never been naturally like specifically good at like anything. I'm never really good at boxing, but
you can't say you were good.
But
national champion.
To start, I wasn't a natural. Like there were people way better than me in the gym, but like if they trained 3 times a week, I've been in gym 6. Like, and if they were out first in the gym warming up for 15 minutes, and then I'd be 10 minutes after just stretching. Like no one used to stretch. I'd just be sat in the session after just stretching. I'm like, then next session, like, oh well, in 3 months time, like, oh you're flexible. I'm like, well yeah, because I do stretches. Like, wow, I've always just worked hard. I've always done the extra like 1s and 2s and 3%, but over time they compound into just being better, and that's how I become good at things that I put my mind to. I think.
No, that's what it's about, hard work.
Yeah, of course, man, of course.
I think it's really when you're passionate about something.
Yeah, it don't feel like work,
and you put in the hard work. It don't feel like work. Like I said, even with the video stuff, you could be like maybe up at 4 a.m. you go film and you edit it straight after. Yeah. Whereas if you're doing it for someone else, or I don't know, whether you were driving a lorry for 16 hours.
Yeah, exactly. How did when did you first start filming?
You know, where's this flip back to me? Oh gosh, I don't think we've got the time. Long story short, very long story short. Yeah, I think it came from GCSE media. I think I remember my teacher Andy Ward.
What school did you go to?
It's Royal Marshall Rotherham. So yeah, so I think the whole analysing films, why things are done, I just really enjoy that. So I think that's where it kind of started. And then I didn't do that great in GCSEs, so I just thought I need to focus on something in college. So I took TV and video production or music video production, something like that at college. Yeah. Then went uni, but didn't finish.
We do college in
Rotherham as well. Yeah. Then went to uni, but it's kind of like back then. It's like you couldn't get a career in film. It was like you had to know someone, or maybe you had to go to BBC school or something. Yeah. But it was kind of like. I thought I could be a
now,
teacher.
Is it? Yeah, imagine like being at college now doing me. Everyone's getting pushed to do media.
The only reason I went to uni was because I thought if I can't do it, I don't mind being a teacher. Do you know what I mean? That was the kind of whole thing, and then that's how it just kind of spiraled. But yeah, I mean, that's just.
And when did you start thinking it's like serious? Like, when we were at a Gibson shop, like, I don't know if you were from. I think that day you just saw some photos. Like, were you working then as well? Were you like doing media then or full time, or was you like? Did you have just a normal job that were paying your wage?
No, I only quit full time work last year. But I've been taking it seriously. I don't know, say 2 years. I don't know. 2 years. But I think when you quit work, you have to be. There's no.
Yeah,
There's
of
no.
course, there's
Do you know what I mean?
all
There's
the way.
no way of. There's no turning back. It was scary. Like, I was thinking,
Yeah.
like what have I done? Do you know what I mean? I
Yeah,
didn't have no savings.
Yeah.
I just jumped and just thought. But obviously, it's been a year. It's been a lot of ups and downs. But I think I'm just starting to feel like I've arrived.
All right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, man.
Tell us more about the gym. You
That's it done.
no, okay.
Yeah,
So
go on.
obviously we're here. We're at Beardow's corner.
Beardow's corner.
Beardow's corner.
Don't worry, you're not the first. Everybody, and it's
Beardow.
Beardow.
Yeah. So what can people expect from? I think we've got it looking like it looks high spec.
Yeah.
It looks luxury. But what can people get from like what?
Just
What's the unique selling point apart from obviously the
that's
high tech and
Yeah,
everything?
that's
Yeah.
It just it's an elite code. The best way to describe it, if I someone who's never walked in gym before, is it's an elite gym for the general public. So like,
So no, it's not.
I mean, listen, I'm gonna have boxers here. There's gonna be people that want to come and train. I've done some sessions with some boxers, some pro boxers that I know from when I was training, and they might come down for some pads and stuff. And the reason why I'm doing it is because everybody pays £30-40 for X gym, whether it's a pure gym, whether it's Everlast, whether it's JD, whatever it is. But you're just renting the space. No, you don't get coached. Nobody knows what they're doing. I know what I'm doing, but of course I've done 17 years. I've been a boxer. Gone from a fat kid, 100 kilos at 13 years old.
Oh yeah, you were a fat kid.
Yeah, a fat kid. Yeah, like I've gone and I've learned the hard way. Yeah, like fat, like I mean ball, like. So I've learned the hard way, and then from that, I was never trying to be an athlete. And then the stuff I've learned from training with like Danny Wilson at Boxing Science, my coach, like my Lee Rickards, a nutritionist, Alan Ruddock, like head of physiology at fucking Hallam Uni. Like I've done like sessions with them one-to-one, like teaching me about your heart rate, teaching me about everything. It's not just something I've done a level 3 personal training course at college. But other than that, like I'm a boxing accreditation and stuff like that, and working with young kids. But in terms of like, I ain't got a strength conditioning course, but a strength conditioning certificate. But me being around and training 10 years with the best in boxing, I know more than most strength conditioning coaches.
Yeah.
We've just passed the masters.
Yeah.
Like, I know more. I know how to, and as well working within boxing gyms. So what I want to do, I'm not actually looking for boxers or competing boxers. I don't have the time to do that. For example, if amateur boxing, you do a hell of a lot of work, and all the amateur boxing gyms around. I'm sorry, I've gone off on a tangent here, but like all the amateur boxing gyms in the country, they do so much work for the community, and like all of them deserve so much more than what they get, and they don't get enough for what they do. So they can train
the community.
kids. Yeah, they do take kids, train them hours and hours per week, don't get paid nothing, take them up and down the country for nothing. So, but I've got paying members here. This is coming out of my back pocket. I've not got no subsidised rent. So I've got to make money. And I can't afford to. So you're my boxer tender. Right, listen, someone bells me up. Right, listen, Beardow's corner, we've got tender we've got a bout for tender on Friday night. Can you take it? I can't shut this gym. Yeah. I've got paying members. I've got a class on Friday night. I can't shut this gym. So you know what, guys? Can't train tonight. Tender's got a fight, but they're paying me monthly memberships. So I've got to run it a little bit differently. So this gym is a high quality, it's an elite gym for the general public. You're gonna come here. You're gonna learn to look after yourself. You're gonna learn how to box properly. I'm not a PT who just holds the pads up and goes non-stop punching. It's not a boxer size gym. You're gonna learn to box. Yeah, you're gonna learn how to fight, all the ins and outs, nutrition. Yeah, how to get your rest, how to get your recovery. Yeah, what to eat properly. I've got a nutritionist on board that's like included within the memberships. And every session is coached. You're never coming in here paying you whatever and just go on it bag. Yeah, and it's a small group.
Quick.
Yeah, non-stop. So it's an elite gym for the general public. And it's a small group training facility. So my sessions are capped at an absolute max of 12. Ideally, it's 8 to 10 people in a class. Once I start maxing them out, I'll just put another session on. So there's 5 or 6 in the class. Once they build up, I'll just put another session on. So yeah, it's just, you come in here, you learn the skill, learn how to box properly, you learn how to eat, you learn how to eat properly, learn how to get your rest, and also just building people's confidence. Like, so many people like can go to the gym and being better in yourself gives you confidence, but learning how to look after yourself. I'm not teaching people to go, "Oh, yeah, just gonna stop punching on the street," but all right, punching on the street, but to give yourself confidence, go.
See, you get to learn how to box properly.
Yeah, so you learn how to box properly. You learn how to you get confidence from bettering yourself, no matter what you do, whether you're walking on a treadmill for an hour a day, yeah. But you're coming here, you're learning how to throw a punch. You're learning how to defend, yeah, defend yourself. It's self-defense at the end of the day. But yeah, as well, being part of a community. I don't want no one coming in here and just be like, yeah, all right, Tenda, yeah, just put your money in box, like going, I want to know. So I get everyone to do like a one-to-one consultation, even if you've done boxing before. So discounted one-to-one. It gives you a chance for you to have a cheaper fucking session to start. Also gives me a chance to get to know them, why they're training here, what their availability is, so we can choose a membership from. So I know when they're dying or struggling, or they're like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to make it today, I can be like, listen, remember why you started? Like, remember why you wanted to come? What reason for you being here? Because I've trained when I go northern, my hobby's training. So if I went to Como this week, I'd have found a gym and I'd have gone there 5 days a week in the morning before anyone even woke up. And I've done that wherever I go on holiday, whether it's Spain, whether it's wherever. I've always trained. I've picked all the best things, and like I've got a like bit of jot of memory, mental note of like what the best things all them gyms did. And like, oh, I think that was really good. That like we should do that at our gym, or that was really good. That we should do at our gym, or I should do that when I coach. And I've like want to put all them together in this. And I don't as much as people coming here to train, thinking I don't want everyone wants to know each other. I want everyone to get each other's name. I introduce as soon as one new person walks in, I'm like, yep, Tenda, this is whoever, this is Jack, this is George. I mean, Jack, meet Tenda. Do you know what I mean? I don't want anyone to come in, never speak a word, and they walk outside. Like I want this to be a safe space for anybody who walks in here, as well as somewhere that, on top of that, where they're going to be bettering themselves and they're going to be getting themselves into the best shape of their life, ideally. Whether that's your 30 stone getting down to 25 stone, or you've never thrown a punch in your life and you can throw a right hand, left up, right hand. Bat, bat, bat. So we'll get you on that free membership with that shadow boxing.